Cities and towns throughout Colorado certainly do their best to serve their residents and businesses, but who do they turn to, those municipalities, when they need help with something? The Colorado Municipal League. Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver, and we are here at the Beaver Run Conference Center in Breckenridge, where the Colorado Municipal League is holding their annual conference. And joining me now is Lisa White, Membership Services Manager for the Colorado Municipal League. Welcome, thanks for being with us, Lisa.
Thank you, great to be here.
Yeah, let's begin really with what that overview of what the league does, because a lot of people know you exist, but they're not really sure what you do.
Sure. Well, we are a membership-based organization made up of 267 out of the 271 municipalities in the state. Basically, we serve them in the areas of advocacy, information, and training. Right. So advocacy both in the courts and at the legislature, training such as this event here and throughout the year, and then information. We make sure municipal officials know the information that they need to serve their residents effectively.
Right, and certainly it changes from state laws to federal implications. Obviously, things change on an annual basis.
Absolutely.
Now, Lisa, you have the Cities and Towns campaign going on. Tell me what that is. What are you really driving to do with that?
Colorado Cities and Towns is a special campaign that we're launching now. It's tools and ways for municipalities to communicate and educate to their residents what they do for them. So many times people don't think about when they drive to work on a snowy morning, those roads are clear. Doesn't happen by accident. It's somebody's working on that and making that happen. The clean water, you know, the libraries, parks, the trails that people use day in and day out. It's those things that people may take for granted and not really realize, hey, that's my city or town providing those services. So this campaign is a way for cities and towns around the state to gear up and raise some awareness to their residents.
And you have a big event coming up this fall in October.
We do.
Tell me about that first annual, I understand.
First ever Colorado Cities and Towns Week, October 20th through 26th. It's going to be a unique week where we're asking each city and town throughout the state to do something to acknowledge the week, whether it's hosting an open house with residents or having one of their officials visit with students in the schools, something to celebrate that week and raise some acknowledgement and awareness of what cities and towns do for residents.
Right, most definitely. Now, certainly Colorado cities and towns have had some big challenges, obviously, with the passage of Amendment 64. This is something that, you know, definitely tell me about, you know, how you played a role in that as a league.
We're continuing to play a role in that as everybody's trying to figure out what to do and how to make this work. We were a major part of the effort when it passed to make sure that each municipality has the ability to decide for themselves whether or not to allow marijuana in their communities. Some of our member cities and towns have said, yeah, we'll make it happen and we'll have it. Others don't want anything to do with it, and others simply haven't made that decision yet. But whatever they decide, they turn to us to say, hey, what do we do now that we've made the decision? How do we meet the requirements that the state has put on us to make this happen? And we've been instrumental in communicating that information from the state to our cities and towns.
Right, all right. You know, that is a big job, and Colorado certainly is the pioneer taking the arrows in the back when it comes to that legalized marijuana.
Everyone's watching us. I've fielded media calls, MSN, and they're all calling, wanting to know what our cities and towns in our state are doing. Yeah, it's fascinating.
Where can people go, Lisa, for more information on what you're doing at CML?
CML.org.
Okay.
And I encourage people to visit www.coloradocitiesandtowns.org. There is a website there where folks can learn about cities and towns, specific examples of how serving their residents.
Nice. Very, very cool. All right, Lisa White, Membership Services Manager for Colorado Municipal League. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Beverly.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.